Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Good morning, close to good afternoon. I just wanted to welcome you here today. As you can see in your program, I am not Mike Gentry. I'm much better looking than he is. He is our chairman of the Albertville Chamber of Commerce, and he has got tied up in some business, so I am the past chairman of our board, and I'm also proud to say I am a graduate of Albertville High School many years ago, and also proud to say that I'm an employee of the high school now and the Albertville City Board of Education, and let me just say I love my job. That was for you, Dr. Ayers. We're so excited for the Chamber to come together with the Albertville City Foundation for the luncheon here today. Last year it was so great. I think we've heard such great reviews over the year from last year of what a good time and how many people enjoyed it. So like I said, we just hope you're enjoying your lunch, and we want you to feel welcome today. And I know we've already started eating, but I'm going to ask Mr. Charles Wood Sr. if he would come for our invocation.
May we pray. Our Father, we thank you for this beautiful day and this wonderful occasion that we're celebrating today. Father, I thank you for the great freedom we have in this country to have good schools, to have good leadership, to have freedom to express ourselves. And Father, I thank you for our excellent school system here in Albertville and for those who lead it and direct it. Thank you for our Chamber of Commerce. I thank them for helping get this occasion together and for the special efforts that have been made. Father, thank you for this graduation time and a great event that we're having today. And I thank you for those who've been nominated and selected. And most of all, thank you for your love for us, for your provision, and for this food. For I pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Jennifer Palmer, and she's going to give us an update. And Jennifer is our president of the Albertville Chamber of Commerce.
I'm so glad to see everyone here, and before I give a quick chamber update, I do want to recognize some special guests we have here. I do want to start off with some of our elected officials. Representative Kerry Rich is here with us. We're glad he's here. Judge Howard Hawk is here. Judge Tim Mitchell, back there. Mayor-elect Tracy Honey is here. And Councilman Nathan Broadhurst. We're glad you're here. This facility that we're in, we're very, very proud of. And according with that, I do want to recognize our school board member, Ray Kinnemer, who's here as well. Where's Ray? They have worked tirelessly trying to make sure this facility came about with the city officials, and we're proud it's here, and we're glad to be able to have an event like this here. An event like this is really unique because it is a partnership between the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors and the School Foundation Board. That is a whole list of people, but if you're on the School Foundation Board or the Chamber Board, would you please stand for just a minute and let us thank you for all your hard work and your vision to see something like this happen. We do have a lot going on at the Chamber, and this time of year, everybody's thinking about the holidays and getting ready, so we're going to get to that. But one thing I do want to mention that we're very proud to finally get in our Albertville City School System is the Junior Achievement Program. Junior Achievement of Marshall County started about 1.5 years ago with the goal of being in all the Marshall County in the schools in the county, all 8th graders, within 5 years. As of the end of this school year, which is 2 years, we will have reached every 8th grade class in the county. So we're excited. We start junior achievement in Albertville next Tuesday. So if you're volunteering with that, thank you very much. If you want to volunteer with that or you want to see how you can be involved, we would love to talk to you about that. It's a great program, and it's really going to help our youth get ready. Our program this year is Success in Economics. We're teaching about budget and credit scoring and how to spend your money wisely, and I think that's very important for our 8th graders to know. The Junior Chamber Board members have worked a lot today, and you've seen them around. Junior Chamber Board, would y'all raise your hand? They're scattered around. These are our high school students that do a great job, and we appreciate all that they do. They do a school supply drive for the school system in the fall. This year they helped. They raised over $400 and something and hundreds of pounds of school supplies to help needy families that couldn't quite get to that point. They are starting November 8th their winter coat drive. So if you've got a winter coat that's gently worn and you would like to donate scarves, gloves, that kind of thing, or you want to go out and buy a new coat, we will take those. The goal of that is we supply those through the school system. If there's a child that comes to school and needs a coat, that teacher can call through the Community Learning Center. They say, hey, I've got a child, it's a girl, she's this size, or a boy, he's this size. And while they're off at lunch or while they're at break or PE or something, a coat magically appears for that child. There's no embarrassment involved, but we just want to make sure that our children in need have winter coats. So please help the Junior Chamber Board out as they're getting those coat drives ready for the children in need this winter. We're getting some cold weather this weekend, and they're going to need them soon. We will have countywide early bird. Where's Rhonda? I'm mentioning it. Countywide early bird at Hospice of Marshall County at Shepherd's Cove. This is always a great thing. It's November 13th at 7:30 in the morning. They always do a great job with a lot of food, and there's always a big crowd there. So come, join us, bring your business cards. It's a great time to network. The drive-by at 5 for November will also be on November 13th at the Chamber from 5 to 6. That's a casual time and a great time to bring your business cards and network. Lots of things getting ready for Christmas, so I do want to remind everyone to shop local, shop local, shop local. And we are again this year doing free gift wrap on all your Albertville purchases. So if you buy something in Albertville, bring it to the Chamber. Our gift wrap is in, our ribbon is in. We'll make you a pretty package to put under the tree. All you have to do is bring the item in, show us your receipt to prove you bought it in Albertville. We ask you do supply boxes, and we will make it all nice and pretty for you. If it's a big item like a car or a golf cart or a lawnmower, we will put a big bow on it. So you don't have to bring those items in, just bring the receipt and we'll take care of business, okay? There again, think Albertville first, shop local. Your neighbors need your business. They need you to support them. This is a big bread and butter time of season for them. So think about shopping local and doing as much as you can. And look around. There's a lot more around here than you think. So just try to keep your eyes open and think about what's available here in town. Christmas parade is December 6th, so we'll see everybody downtown for that. And our annual Cookies with Santa is December 8th. If you have children or grandchildren, bring them out to the depot that day. Santa does arrive on train. They bring a blue engine, so it's like Santa's coming to town on the Polar Express, and he comes through town on the train and stops at the depot, and he gets off there, comes in the depot, and all the kids can see Santa and get the cookies and color for a little while. And we have lots of giveaways. We give away bikes and toys and all kinds of great things. So bring those kids on out and let them have a good time. It's free, so just tell everyone you know we always have a great time at Cookies with Santa. Another group I would like to thank before I turn this over to David for a school foundation update is we have a few extra volunteers and staff at the Chamber. Teresa Mosley in the back, which you have all seen and you all hear from. She has worked really hard on getting this event together, and we're very proud. But also the staff here at the high school, the custodians and Tyler and Coach McAbee, they have all worked very, very hard. And if you see our basketball coaches, tell them thank you for letting us put chairs on this wonderful floor, because it's amazing that they let us do that in here. So we're very excited to have this here again. David, are you ready for a school foundation update?
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Your local source for Whirlpool products and service is Bond's Appliance in Gunnersville.
Thanks, Jennifer. Hi, my name is David Vinson, and I'm also a board member of the Albertville City Schools Foundation. Jim Gentry, our chairman, was unable to be here today, but he sends his greetings to you. On behalf of the Albertville City Schools Foundation, I want to thank all of you for your attendance. For the honorees today and their families, I want to convey a special gratitude for the tremendous impact that you've had on others in your fields of expertise in this community in the United States and the world. One central theme we heard last year, and I know will be repeated again today, is about the role that education has played in the lives of the honorees last year and the ones this year also. I'm sure we'll hear from them. In recognition of this critical role in the lives that our school system plays, the foundation was organized in 2001 as a 501c3 nonprofit organization with a mission to partner with the school system to help ensure the continued quality of the educational experience for students of the Albertville High School. The primary focus of the foundation is to enrich the students' educational experience through providing teacher grants for innovative teaching tools, technology, creative learning experiences, art supplies, and musical instruments. These are things not covered by the general fund. Over $130,000 since the inception of the school foundation has been awarded in teacher grants. Also each year, the foundation awards an academic scholarship to Snead State Community College for a deserving Albertville High School student. Another growing area of importance a lot of people probably are not aware of is an area called Ready to Learn. This is probably an area that a lot of you, I wouldn't have even thought about years ago, which provides for general school supplies and expenses that a lot of us just take for granted as basic expenses that students have. There's a lot of needy students in our school system that don't have the money for basic supplies. This fund's, of course, been a blessing to many students, but the need grows each year. Just recently, the foundation has also helped start at the Little Aggie Theater. It's funded and promoted the productions of Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, and The Little Mermaid. The work of the foundation couldn't happen without our financial partners, teachers, staff, administrators, school board, and of course, Dr. Ayers. A special thank you also goes to Kathy Henderson, the foundation secretary, and Christy Pear, the school system liaison. They're instrumental in carrying out the daily work of the foundation. And also, as Jennifer mentioned earlier, our foundation members, of course, on that board also is Dr. Ayers, the superintendent, Darren Battles, Gail Cribbs, Jim Gentry, Dr. Alan Kirby, Bill Massey, Jason Matthews, Nancy Ratcliffe, Sandy Shaver, Patty Thornberry, Kim Willoughby, and Glenda Wooten. And in closing, I encourage all of you to work with us as we join to support the Albertville City school systems in accomplishing its mission. Thanks.
I'm not quite as tall as David, so I have to put this down. Good morning and thank you. I'm Al Ratcliffe, chair of the Albertville High School Distinguished Alumni Selection Committee. There are 13 members of this committee, and most are Albertville High School graduates. Current students are represented on this committee, and although the committee has chosen to remain anonymous, I would like to recognize our student member who will be graduating this spring, and that's Miss Sydney Cochran. A special thanks to all who have contributed to make this event so special, and welcome to the 2012 class of Albertville High School Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame. Our goals at the onset were: one, to recognize and honor outstanding students and graduates of Albertville High School; two, display to students and to the public the accomplishments of these individuals; and three, promote pride in Albertville High School. I believe we have achieved those goals with each induction class. The criteria for induction: one, graduate of Albertville High School or have attended Albertville High School for at least 2 years, 10 years post-graduation, and I can assure you that everyone inducted this day was 10 years post-graduation, exhibited positive leadership in their profession and in their communities. Each individual to be inducted today has demonstrated a passion for service to their community and to their chosen profession. They have exhibited leadership, compassion, determination, integrity, and a will to succeed. They have developed character, much of it inspired by their parents and peers, but also derived from the years on this campus. They are a tribute to the 7th District Agricultural School and Albertville High School. Albertville can be proud of its sons and daughters. The selection committee is already at work identifying candidates for a 2013 induction class. If you are aware of someone who needs to be honored, nomination forms are available, or just call me. We are also looking to the future for ways to honor those who have fallen in combat and ways to recognize outstanding teachers. Finally, I would like to thank our sponsors, the Albertville Chamber of Commerce, Albertville City Schools Foundation, Progress Rail, and Honey Motors. Without their assistance and support, this event would not be possible. Thank you all for being here. The program will now continue.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, you know, on our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 46634.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Nisa Biddle graduated from Albertville High School in 1964. Even before graduation, however, she began her healthcare career through a part-time job typing radiology reports after school. What followed was a 47-year career of continuous professional growth. She served 25 years with Marshall Medical Centers in both North and South location, primarily as the director in the field of health information management. She attained her undergraduate degree from the University of Alabama at Birmingham while continuing to work. Before leaving Marshall Medical Centers to attend graduate school at UAB in 1990, she was responsible for merging the activities of the Guntersville and Arab facilities and for moving the old facilities to the new. Following her graduate studies, she joined the administrative team of what is now St. Vincent's East in Birmingham. After serving as Vice President of Operations, she left to begin a 9-year career at Brookwood Medical Center. At Brookwood, she served as the Chief Operating Officer for 3 of those years. She joined St. Vincent's Health System in October of 2005 as President of St. Vincent's Birmingham and Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of St. Vincent's Health Systems. A graduate of the University of Alabama at Birmingham's Master of Science in Health Administration program, Ms. Biddle was named Alumnus of the Year in 2001. During her time in the graduate program, she was one of the few program recipients to receive both Outstanding Student of the Year and the Academic Excellence Award. She has served her profession and community in a number of roles, including Chairman, Birmingham Regional Council of the Alabama Hospital Association and Board Member of the Alabama Hospital Association, Board Member of the United Way of Central Alabama, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Momentum, a women's leadership development program in Birmingham, Board Member of Oasis, an organization that provides counseling to undeserved populations, a Board Member and Executive Committee member of the March of Dimes, and member of the Executive Committee and board of directors of the Girl Scouts of North Central Alabama. In 2004, Miss Biddle was named one of Birmingham's top 10 businesswomen of the year by the Birmingham Business Journal. Upon her retirement, she was recognized by Lieutenant Governor and the Alabama House of Representatives for her contributions to health care in the state. She and her husband, Tommy, also a member of the class of 1964, live here in Albertville, where they attend Hewitt Memorial United Methodist Church. Nisa teaches Sunday school and sings in the choir and serves on the administrative board. Accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of business is Mrs. Nisa Davis Biddle.
I'm going to need a stool for this, I think. Thank you all so very much. This is such an humbling experience for me, and I really do appreciate this award. I was thinking about how important this award would have been to my mother, who only went through the 9th grade, but one of her goals was to be a graduate of Albertville High School. So she would be very pleased with this. And about my great-grandparents, who actually homesteaded property here on Sand Mountain, and under the presidency of President McKinley. So that's how far back our family goes, and so this really is very meaningful for me, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Jack Mitchell was born January 7th, 1939 in Marshall County, Alabama, the son of J.L. and Clara Nell Luther Mitchell. Mitchell attended Albertville schools and graduated from Albertville High School in 1956. He attended Snead College and the Alabama Polytechnic Institute, now Auburn University. When Jack was 6 years old, his father and a cousin, J.B. Hawk, purchased Albertville Produce Company, a small wholesale feed and produce business that sold product to rural general stores and small independent stores. J.L. Mitchell became the sole owner of Albertville Produce in 1955 when he bought the interest of J.B. Hawk. Jack joined the family business in 1958, and long-range plans began to emerge to expand the business into a full line of a wholesale food distributor. The name of the business was changed to Mitchell Grocery Corporation in 1961. Through Mitchell's leadership, guidance, and support, hundreds of individuals have become very successful supermarket operators and outstanding leaders in their communities. Headquartered in Albertville, Alabama from its beginnings, Mitchell Grocery plays an important role in the economic vitality of this close-knit community and has grown to become one of the area's largest employers. 3 generations of Mitchell family have led the company's continuous growth and expansion into 5 southeastern states since its beginnings in 2 downtown Albertville storefronts. The company has never had any employee layoffs. Mitchell Grocery, combined with its stores it serves, employs more than 10,000 people. More than 1 million people shop the stores each week. In his long-term career, Mitchell has served as a member of various boards and civic organizations, both locally and nationally. He received the Spirit of America Award for his outstanding contributions to the grocery industry. Mitchell is a partner in B&G Supply Incorporated, a long-haul trucking company. He is also co-founder of JMBL Incorporated, which operates supermarkets. Jack is the father of 3 children. He is the grandfather of 10 children and great-grandfather of 2. Accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of business is Mr. Jack Mitchell. William Ogle, in 1923, told his son Hugh if he could pick up a certain amount of cotton every day and still play football, it was okay. He met his dad's quota. Cotton picking would not prevent this determined youngster from wearing the red and black of the Albertville Aggies. He was 6 feet, 4 inches tall, so they called him Shorty. Albertville attorney T.J. Carnes, in his book Out of the Sand, described Ogle as probably the best coach this state has ever seen. And yes, this author does know about Bear Bryant. Shorty Ogle's Decatur Red Raiders of 1941 may have been the first high school team to use the modern-day T formation, and one of the first 3 teams in the United States to use it, along with Stanford and the Chicago Bears. Ogle was an outstanding scholar with strong muscles on a lanky frame. He was a starter in all sports for the Aggies before attending Birmingham Southern on scholarship and playing football for Coach Red Drew. Ogle made all Southern and also lettering in basketball, baseball, and track. Birmingham Southern awarded him the Porter Cup for being the best athlete. Sand Mountain's farm boy was once referred to as the one-man track team. He left Birmingham Southern in 1929 to take a coaching job at Huntsville. The Decatur Red Raiders came calling 4 years later and lured him away with a $100 a month salary. The rest is history. Ogle coached 4 undefeated state championship teams, including his first squad. Shorty Ogle has been called the father of the Alabama All-Star Game. He was the winning coach in the 1948 inaugural Alabama High School All-Star Football Game, in which the North team won 33-0 over the South. Ogle, in 1979, became the first high school coach to be inducted into the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame, followed in 1991 by his induction into the charter class of the Alabama High School Hall of Fame. The people of Morgan County honored him with the induction into their Hall of Fame, and Decatur named the site of their high school football games Ogle Stadium at Decatur High School. In 1982, 16 former players started a campaign to establish a scholarship trust fund in Coach Ogle's honor. By the time the program was announced in 1984, more than $11,000 had been raised for the H.L. Ogle Educational Trust Fund. Each year, the trust fund awards a college scholarship to 1 student from Decatur High School and 1 student from Austin High School. Accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of sports, in memory of Hugh Lee Shorty Ogle, is his son, Hugh Ogle Jr.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family-owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. We're ceramic floors, showers, backsplashes. We're hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl tile. We're installation supplies, vinyl flooring, and remnants. Why not visit our beautiful showroom and let our professional sales staff show you all the things we are? The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
A.B. Hooper Jr. was born in Talladega County, Alabama on February the 12th, 1894. Mr. Hooper attended the 7th District Agricultural School in Albertville, Alabama. After graduation in 1909, he attended the Alabama Polytechnic Institute in Auburn, Alabama. Mr. Hooper graduated from the API with a Bachelor of Science degree in 1911 at the young age of 17. Mr. Hooper was a veteran of World War I. He served his country as an ambulance driver during the war with the American Expeditionary Force in France. Mr. Hooper also served his community for 2 terms as mayor for the city of Albertville. His first term was 1925 through 1939, and his second term was 1943 through 1950. During his last term, he was an active member of the Alabama League of Municipalities. Mr. Hooper's grandfather, John F. Hooper, was responsible for opening the first bank in Albertville on January 1st, 1902. In 1914, after working 2 years with the Birmingham Trust and Savings Company, Mr. Hooper went to work at his grandfather's bank as the assistant cashier. After the death of his grandfather in 1922, Mr. Hooper became the president of the bank. Mr. Hooper formed a corporation, sold stock in the bank, and changed the bank name to the Marshall County State Bank. The bank was liquidated in 1933, and the stockholders and depositors were paid in full. Mr. Hooper was a member of the Albertville First United Methodist Church. He served the church as Sunday school teacher and both as a member and chairman of the Board of Stewards. He was the treasurer of the building committee during the construction of the existing brick sanctuary, which was erected in 1939. Mr. Hooper established a general insurance agency while he was in the banking business. He operated the business under the name A.B. Hooper Insurance Agency until his death in 1950. During the 1972 through 1980 administration of Mayor Buford Cryer, Mr. Hooper was honored along with other members of the Hooper family. Cryer passed a resolution naming the portion of Highway 431 between the city limits of Albertville, Hooper Drive, accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of business and community service. In memory of A.B. Hooper Jr. is his son, William D. Hooper.
I just wish my father could be here to see this beautiful campus. It's something to behold. And George Wells made a statement a while ago. He says, "This is the nearest you'll ever get to be inducted in the Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame." Love you all and thank all Dr. Ratcliffe for his wonderful contact with me, the Albertville Chamber of Commerce, and the Albertville High School. Thank you very much.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Your local source for Whirlpool products and service is Bond's Appliance in Gunnersville.
As first prize winner of the Alabama Music Teachers National Association competition, violinist Michael W. Davis was named the state's most outstanding string player and was chosen to represent Alabama in the 1977 Southern Regional Competition. When telling Coach Shannon Sloan why he would have to miss a basketball game for the competition, Michael, a starter on the Albertville's varsity team, explained, "I'll never make it in the NBA, but I might make it as a professional violinist." That dream came true when at only 26 years old, he was named Concert Master of the prestigious Louisville Orchestra. In June of 2001, Michael was invited to be a musical guest for the Billy Graham Crusade in Louisville, Kentucky, where he shared his arrangement of Amazing Grace for solo violin. His subsequent release of the CD, Amazing Grace, was an instant success. In 2003, he premiered Emmanuel with the Louisville Orchestra. Composed by Kurt Kaiser, Emmanuel, written for Michael, was released on CD in the spring of 2005. A very active performer, he has given concerts in Carnegie Hall, the Lincoln Center, and the Kennedy Center. In addition to these other U.S. performances, he has performed in both Europe and Asia. Participation in the Grand Teton Music Festival and the Gerhardt Chamber Music Festival, where he is the artistic director, highlight just a few of his summer activities. Michael, a native of Albertville, began studying the violin at age 7 and ultimately attended Indiana University, where he received a Bachelor and Master of Music degrees. While studying at Indiana University, he also served as an associate instructor of violin there while doing his graduate work. In addition to his duties as concert master, Michael has also been a member of the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra and served on the violin faculties of the University of Louisville, Campbellsville University, and the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award. In the area of music is his former classmate, Greg Henderson.
I will say a few words on Mike's behalf. Y'all didn't know I knew that much about classical music, did you? Actually, the funny thing is that when we were in high school, Mike was very talented, obviously, and we knew that, but we used to kid him about, did you know the devil went down to Georgia, and could you play that for us? And also, how about that moment in Young Frankenstein where they're leading the monster through the streets? Can you do that also, Mike? Those were the things we talked to Mike about.
But if Mike were here, and one reason that I'm here is I was actually a doubles partner of his in tennis. There's the connection. So that's one thing Mike and I had in common was the game of tennis. And Charlie Woods, who will later be receiving awards, is another tennis partner of mine in Albertville High School. So that's kind of fun to see these gentlemen honored like this. But Mike would take a moment to talk about his family. And honestly, if there was a Hall of Fame for a family, the Davis family would be it. His mom and dad had a love for music, and they instilled it in all their children. Not only Mike, but his sister Jerosha, his brother Jim, his brother Jonathan, his brother Ben, his sister Jenny, all have musical talents and musical gifts. But Mike's was special. And when you think about what it takes to do something like that, it takes commitment, it takes dedication, it takes determination. I'll tell you a couple of stories about Mike that I do know for real. One is that anything he did, he gave it 100%. When I played basketball with him on the Albertville High School basketball team, we used to have to run the mile in 6 minutes. That was the goal that Coach Sloan had for his players. Well, Mike was a great miler, and every day he would run it, and it'd be timed between 4 minutes and 20 seconds and 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, if you're thinking about 4 laps around the track out there, and you're thinking we've got to make it in 6 minutes, Coach Sloan threatened us within an inch of our lives if he lapped us. So, we were always worried about Mike coming around and passing us before we got through that mile. That's how fast he was, and that's how determined he was. Also on the basketball court, he played with a great determination, as he did in tennis. But the passion that it takes and the love he had for music is what set him apart. And as you've seen from his accomplishments right here, I had a chance to go online and hear his rendition of Amazing Grace. And of course, in our culture in this city, if you get a chance to do that, please do. It is just it's stunning. It's that beautiful. But he's very, very talented. And I know he thanks you for this award. He's in Spain today and could not be here. So I thank you for the privilege of accepting on his behalf. Thank you.
Dr. Joseph Edward Hearn, effectively known as Joe Ed to his Alabama family and friends, was born in Albertville, Alabama on February 29, 1920. He was also the second to youngest of 8 children, all of whom were Albertville High School graduates. Dr. Hearn's grandfather, Ike Hubbard, established the Albertville Trading Company with Bob Harris in 1903. The Albertville Trading Company was the major department store in the Albertville, Marshall County area until the Great Depression. In 1933, having extended credit to the farmers of Marshall County, the Albertville Trading Company was forced to close. Too many Marshall County citizens and farmers defaulted on their accounts. In 1922, Dr. Hearn's family built a large house on the corner of Jackson Street and Baltimore Avenue, across the street from Grandpa Ike Hubbard's much larger house on the property now occupied by the Albertville Public Library. Dr. Hearn graduated from Albertville High School in 1938. While attending Albertville High School, one of Dr. Hearn's teachers was his favorite older brother, Thomas Kermit Hearn. In 1942, he received a BA from the University of Alabama, majoring in history and minoring in English. After graduation, Dr. Hearn was hired by the U.S. State Department in Washington, D.C., but shortly thereafter, he was drafted into the United States Army. Having taken a typing class at Albertville High School, Dr. Hearn served as a field typist and personal secretary to General Walter Kruger at the 6th Army Intelligence Headquarters in the Pacific. Dr. Hearn served in the Solomon Islands, New Guinea, the Philippines, and Japan from 1942 to 1945, and remained with the United States Occupation Forces headquarters in Japan until 1946. Following World War II, Dr. Hearn received his first Fulbright scholarship, receiving a master's degree in international relations from the London School of Economics in 1948. In 1956, Dr. Hearn received his PhD in African history from the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. Between 1956 and the 1980s, Dr. Hearn was considered by many to be one of the most foremost U.S. experts on Africa. He wrote and lectured extensively on the subject, Dr. Earn continued to consult with the United States Department of State on political issues involving African conflicts and traveled around the world, visiting well over 100 countries at a time when foreign travel was a rarity. Dr. Hearn's last 27 years were spent in Redlands, California, where he taught as a college professor and served as the San Bernardino County Museum Commissioner until his death in 1994 during one of his daily walks, accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of education in memory of Dr. Joseph Edward Hearn is his nephew, Dr. Joel Hearn. Also representing the family is Annika Hearn from Oregon, Joseph Edwards' granddaughter.
I'm delighted to be at Albertville High School. This is an important institution in our family, and to speak for our family on this great day. Joe Ed was a very special and important person in our family and in my life, and we're all very proud and grateful. And on behalf of our family, and actually Joe Ed's immediate and direct relatives all live in the great state of Oregon. And so they wanted to be here today, but on behalf of Lily, his wife, who's now 90 and a distinguished academician in her own right, I bring you greetings from all of them and best wishes. Joe's granddaughter, Annika, his eldest granddaughter, is an honor student at the University of Oregon who actually this semester is attending the University of Alabama on an exchange program. And so very proud of Annika. And her grandfather, I know, would be so proud that exactly 70 years after he graduated as vice president of the class of 1942, she is attending in his alma mater, and we're very, very proud. And we know that Joe Ed, and Annika, would you just like to say hello to everybody? She's too pretty to not say something.
I just wanted to say thank you for everybody for initiating this event. My grandfather passed away the year after I was born, so I didn't get to know him very well. And preparing for this and reading over the bio that my dad helped create and talking to family members has really increased my knowledge of him, and it has been so wonderful to be here at his alma mater and sort of know how appreciated he was. So thank you for that.
Also glamorous and helping me represent our family this morning is my sister, Mary Jane Scott. Mary Jane lives in New Orleans, but she's really an Albertville girl. She owns my grandparents' house on Baltimore Avenue over here, and she would have been a member of the class of 52 of Albertville High, except for the fact that we moved to Birmingham her senior year and she had to graduate somewhere else. So we're glad to have Mary Jane here because she was a very dear and beloved niece of Joe Ed. And our whole family, on behalf of our family, for Annika and Mary Jane and I would like to thank the Hall of Fame, Dr. Ratcliffe, the Chamber, and the Foundation for this wonderful award. Our family is so very, very happy and pleased and proud about it because we know that Joe Ed received the award, as you've seen, for his many scholarly and academic pursuits. But there's so many things about Joe Ed that I could say were their time. He was a special and beloved person in our family, and he was just such a remarkable, charismatic, fun, and energetic person that if he were here, he would have you spellbound and laughing. But one thing I think is important to say about Joe Ed on this occasion is that although he lived all of his adult life in Southern California, and although he had fascinating exploits and adventures in virtually every country in the world, he never forgot where he came from, and he never lost his long and abiding love for this town of Albertville. He loved to walk her streets where so many locales held memories and stories to be told, and he visited here consistently for extended summer times where he kept his family bonds strong and his ties with teachers and dear friends from his high school days at Albertville High. And I can confidently say that although Joe Ed received a lot of honors and accolades pursuant to his professional activities, that deep in his heart, this award from his alma mater would mean more to him than any of those. And I know that this because Joe Ed, like the song he sung to us as children, and the song that we will all sing later, he truly did search the wide world over and found no better place. And I know that if he were here, he would be so very grateful for this. And so I think I can say for him to all of you, thank you all so very much. We're very pleased.
Melissa Ray attended Albertville High School her freshman and sophomore years. An interest in theater and participation in the Gunnersville Teen Club, now known as the Holback Stage, inspired her to seek other educational opportunities for her last 2 years of high school. She transferred to the Alabama School of Fine Arts for her junior and senior years and graduated as valedictorian in 1975. Miss Ray graduated from Washington University in 1979 and received her JD from American University Washington College of Law in 1982. As an active litigator since 1982, she has tried many cases in the D.C. and Maryland courts. Ray is currently a senior trial lawyer at the malpractice firm of Jack H. O'Linder and Associates, where she handles catastrophic medical malpractice and personal injury cases. Melissa Ray has served as president of the Trial Lawyers Association of D.C. and has been honored as their Trial Lawyer of the Year. She is named in the Best Lawyers in America and Washington, D.C.'s Super Lawyers by Law and Politics magazine. Miss Ray is a long-standing faculty member of the National Institute for Trial Advocacy and Harvard Law School's annual Trial Advocacy Workshop, where she teaches trial advocacy to second and third year law students. She is a member of the Judicial Conference of the District of Columbia. A faculty member of the U.S. Africa Legal Exchange, Miss Ray has traveled 5 times to Central Africa to train judges and lawyers in the use of mediation as a means of resolving civil disputes. She was also a part of the delegation that traveled to Romania to teach mediation techniques to dozens of attorneys from that country. Miss Ray has been an active participant in the street law program at H.D. Woodson Senior High School. In addition, she has been a mentor with the Georgetown University Law Center's Street Law Project. She is a member of the Bar Association of the District of Columbia, Maryland Trial Lawyers Association, the Association of Trial Lawyers of America, and the Trial Lawyers for Public Justice. Miss Ray is a member of the Bars of the District of Columbia and Maryland, and has been admitted to the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Court, United States Court of Appeals 4th Circuit, United States District Court for the District of Columbia, United States District Court, Maryland District, and the United States Bankruptcy Court in the District of Maryland. Accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of law is Miss Melissa Ray.
I am humbled and proud to accept and be recognized by this group today, and especially in this beautiful, beautiful building. I'm particularly happy to have my dear sisters, Judy and Dottie, here with me. They've been with me, supported me unwaveringly in everything I have done, and again, I'm very glad to share this with them. Our sister Denise couldn't be here. She is on a business trip that couldn't be postponed in North Carolina, but we told her to look for us on the TV from the Alabama game tomorrow night, and we'll wave at her if they catch us. I'm also very, very happy that our stepmother, Opal Ray, is here and could share this time with me and with us. My dear friends James and Linda Fowler, we shared many frolicking adventures some years past, but in the interest of self-preservation. Your secrets are safe with me. Most especially, I am very, very happy to share this day with Miss Annalie Brumlick. Over many years, she's probably been, aside from my family, my staunchest supporter, my biggest advocate, and my greatest inspiration. Amy, dear Amy, I'm glad that our families have merged and that you're here as well. I thank you all. Thank you again.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a place that offers something for the whole family? Sand Mountain Park in Albertville is that place. Our membership packages are designed for the entire family. Our first-class facility features a top-of-the-line fitness center along with an indoor aquatic center, basketball and racquetball courts, child watch, group exercise classes, a state-of-the-art tennis center, an 18-hole disc golf course, and much more. SMPA is truly fit for the whole family. Become a member today. Visit sandmountainpark.com/memberships for more information.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Charles Reese Woods, Jr. graduated as salutatorian of the Albertville High School class of 1977. He was editor of the newspaper his junior and senior years, a 4-year letterman on the tennis team, and a 4-year member of the marching band. He attended Samford University in Birmingham, where he majored in biology, chemistry, and mathematics. He was editor of the Samford Crimson newspaper in his junior and senior years and was a member and leader of multiple other student groups. He graduated in 1981 as co-valedictorian of his class. Charles attended the Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas, where he was considered first in his class of 168 as one of the 2 students who received the distinction of highest honors at graduation in 1985. Dr. Woods then trained in pediatrics in the Baylor program in Houston and was one of the first 2 chief residents in his class. He joined the faculty of Wake Forest School of Medicine in Winston-Salem, North Carolina in 1992. During his years there, he managed a pediatric HIV clinic, served on state and local public health committees, and received awards for teaching and excellence in patient care. In 2006, Dr. Woods joined the faculty of the University of Louisville School of Medicine. During his first 6 years there, he received numerous teaching awards from the Pediatrics Residency and Teaching and Mentor Awards from his faculty peers. Nationally, he is an inaugural Associate Editor for the Journal of the Pediatric Infectious Diseases Society and is recognized for his efforts within the American Academy of Pediatrics to develop and improve clinical practice guidelines. He was elected to the Society of Pediatric Research in 2001 and the American Pediatric Society in 2012. Dr. Wood's career has intertwined patient care, teaching, research, and administration, but he has enjoyed his family most of all. He has been married to Fern Wallace Woods for 25 years, and they have 2 children. Woods remains a biologist at heart, tracing this interest back to his first science course in high school and his family heritage. Accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of medicine, Dr. Charles Reese Woods.
Well, it is a great privilege to be here, and thinking also about Mike, 2 of us from the same class, and we sort of think of Greg as our own class too, 1 year behind us, and others who are a couple of years ahead of us. And talking to several former classmates, we really had an amazing group. And one of the things that there's an African saying called Ubuntu, which means I am who I am because of who we all are. Now, I would like to tell you I learned that in philosophy somewhere, but I actually picked it up from the Boston Celtics in one of their how to win national championships efforts. But it does have a lot of meaning in that where we start and who the people around us help us to become better and help us to advance and set goals and maybe see possibilities we couldn't see otherwise. And I look back on the foundation and the people I was with here, and as I've gone through different stages of training and met people from all over the country, our group here, our class then and now, we hold our own just fine. And it's a great place to be from, and I'm very grateful for this foundation, and thank you for this honor.
Edwin Hugh Ingram was born on April 21, 1937. After graduation from Albertville High School in 1955, Ed pursued his college education, first attending Snead State Junior College and later transferring to the University of Alabama in Huntsville. While studying mechanical engineering at night, Ed worked full-time for General Electric as a computer programmer. In 1962, he completed his first undergraduate coursework at the University of Alabama and received his Bachelor of Science degree in mechanical engineering. He spent the next 3 years pursuing his master's degree in engineering and graduated in 1965 with honors. Early in his career, Ed was employed by Teledyne Brown as a contractor for the NASA space program. In 1972, he decided to start his own manufacturing business after a plastic company offered to sell their molding machines. Ed took the first of many business risks by making an offer and invested his life savings in the industry that initially was unfamiliar to him. In November of 1972, Ed returned to his hometown of Albertville and founded Plasticraft Manufacturing Company. His following 35-year career in the plastic manufacturing industry was completely self-taught. Despite numerous obstacles and hardships in the early years, Ed ultimately led his business to great success and always kept honesty, integrity, and perseverance at the core of his business model. Plasticraft Manufacturing Company began operations with just 5 employees. At the time of his death in 2007, the company had grown to 120 employees operating in 2 states, Iowa and Alabama. During the growth of Plasticraft, Ed believed strongly in giving back to both his employees and the community. He sponsored numerous full-tuition college scholarships to Plasticraft employees and their families. He also supported many community organizations, including the local fire department, police department, local churches, and schools. Ed's exact number and amount of financial contributions remains largely unknown, as he preferred to make most of his donations privately with employees, acquaintances, and neighbors. accepting the 2012 Albertville High School Alumni Hall of Fame Award in the area of business in memory of Edwin Hugh Ingram is his daughter, Deborah Ingram.
Thank you so much. I think the only thing that could be better for our family today is if obviously my dad were here. He's greatly missed. He passed away 5 years ago, but his legacy lives and he has taught us a lot. And I think if he were here today, he would be very humbled and probably say a few words, but a very few words. Mostly he would want to encourage the high school students and the young people to follow your dreams, to take risk, calculated risk in business and in life, and always believe that you can succeed. And if you do those things, I think he would say that's a formula for success. And I just want to thank everyone, the Chamber, the Foundation. This is an excellent program. On behalf of our family, thank you very much.
Again, on behalf of the Albertville City Schools, I appreciate all of you being here. This is so meaningful to us and to our students, and it helps keep us focused in terms of what we need to do for our current generation. And I appreciate so much you taking the time to come and be honored. It means so much to us, more than you'll ever know. At this time, we need for the inductees to proceed to the Fine Arts Center, to the stage. There'll be someone to direct you up on the stage once you get there. And again, part of this program is so important for our students to see your accomplishments and encourage them as they move forward. And it was very powerful last year, and I appreciate your willingness to do that for our students again this year. So at this time, if the inductees could be dismissed to the auditorium, I'd appreciate it. We're on a little time constraint, so we're going to do the alma mater as they make their way to the Fine Arts Center.
And it's there will always be. You may search the wide world over, but you'll find no better place in the hills of Alabama than the dear old H.S.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373. Message us on Facebook or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.